always saying it's a calculated risk. So each of us have our own threshold of risk that we want to take or don't want to take. So it's what you're comfortable with.
The segment on the show, it's called So True, where we trace immigrant journeys because it's not easy, right? Tell me when you first moved, why you moved, how old were you?
For me, my family immigrated from the Philippines to the United States. So our whole family moved here. So I finished first year high school in the Philippines and then finished my high school here, went to college here.
Came here after high school. I went to college here, got my doctorate, practiced my dentistry here, and in the process we met.
Yes. Let's talk about migrating. Nung high school ka bale, nag-migrate. How difficult was that?
Yeah, mahirap yun kasi after first year, you really develop friendships. Yeah. So it was hard. Pero the good thing is at least my immediate family was here. So that helped a little bit. I think at that age, although it's hard, you also adjust easier also. So I was able to adjust and kind of assimilated, as we all do, Filipinos, into a culture where we go to. So I was able to do that.
Right. What about you, Les? When you were studying college, right? Basically, you grew up in the Philippines, but what was it like adjusting for you?
It's a little bit easier compared to Arlene went through because I came after high school. So I came with a purpose, which is to get a good education. And I stayed focused and yeah, well, it's not that bad.
Right. And then obviously you met each other. I also like that. Can we? Because that's very Filipino.
Yeah, so how we met. My grandmother was visiting us from the Philippines here, and so was his grandma.
Right.
And they were at his house playing mahjong.
They were playing, yeah.
And, conversation. And so my grandma says, I have a granddaughter studying here. And then his grandma says, yeah, I have a grandson studying here. And he goes, why don't we introduce them? So they set us up. We met. And
that was back in '84.
Yeah.
Right.
And the rest is history. He chased after me, but now he says that I was the one that,
I was gonna ask that. Was it love at first sight?
I was studying. When she came.
See, there you go.
I was studying when she came.
Actually, that's true. When they set us up, they told me to come to the house to pick up my grandma so that I can meet him. And he was studying for his finals.
Oh.
So then they forced him to take me on a tour because they have a beautiful home in Glendale. So take Arlene on a tour of the house. So we walk in the house, and then we go downstairs, and in the basement is where he was staying and studying. And all these books were strewn all over. And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry you're studying. I didn't want to bother you.
Right.
I didn't know." So I said, I better go. And he's like, "All right."
I was very focused. As a student, I was very hardcore student.
Right. Little did you know that you have just met your life partner.
Yeah.
What are the struggles of being in business as Filipino Filipino entrepreneurs?
We're not out on our own. That's the great thing about McDonald's too. Not just among operators, but also the company helping us come up with what we can do, what we need to do, and what they're doing to help us.
I think the credit has to be given to our staff and our crew and all that.
Oh my gosh.
Without
They're
them,
the frontliners. I always
without
tell.
them, there's no us. There's no us.
No way.
Our crew are.
Yeah, that's our lifeline.
Yes. You also talk about us. When you say us, from one franchise to now 6. And the Antelope Valley, Palmdale, Lancaster, and even in LA. My gosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Where are you? What's on the horizon? Where are you planning to take this? To 10, 20? Maybe outside of California too?
So right now we're very fortunate. We have been awarded a new restaurant that we're going to be building here in Palmdale. So we're going from 6 to 7 by the end of the year. So yes, so we are looking to grow, as we call it, especially now with our next gen. So hopefully Mike, my son-in-law, will get approved as an owner-operator by the end of the year. And so when the new restaurant is built, he'll become like a part owner of that, and then hopefully he can grow from there. And the sky's the limit. I mean, we have operators that are happy with their 2 or 6, and then there are operators who have 30.
They're operator more than 30, 60.
Yeah, 60 also,
and,
yeah.
and they're in different states and all that.
Yeah.
So,
So there's lots of possibilities.
it's how much you want it.
Yeah.